Hello and welcome to the Kickstarter campaign for a new musical drama from Chicago entitled Pushcart Tony. Pushcart Tony has been written in the classic American style of musicals, meaning it is story-based and driven along by its songs. The story is about the life and times of former Chicago Mayor Tony Cermak and the exciting history of his extraordinary city. My name is Michael Greitzer. I'm the book writer and lyricist of Pushcart Tony, and this young man is A.J. Brayman, our composer. It was our original intention to do this video together, tell you about our story, and then play a few songs we've written, but unfortunately, AJ's job at this time is playing piano on a Princess cruise ship, which is now somewhere off the coast of Australia. This is his gig and one of the ways we pay our bills, and honestly, one of the big reasons we're here. The script for Pushcart Tony is finished, and the majority of the play's songs have been written. The first aim of our Kickstarter campaign is to gather the resources we need to get AJ back to Chicago, complete our score, and begin the stage development of our play. The second step is the most essential. Begin to bring together the ensemble of associates and artists that will bring Pushcart to Tony to life on stage. The goal of these steps is this: present and perform a professional stage reading and recital of Pushcart Tony for artistic directors in Chicago as well as the rest of the country. To do all of this correctly, we're going to need some real help. But for now, we'd like to tell you the story of our play. So first question, who exactly was Pushcart Tony? In 1873, Tony Cermak was born to a coal mining father in Bohemia of Eastern Europe. 1 year later, his parents, seeking a better life, brought him to America during the great immigration wave of the 19th century. As a mere boy of 15, the young Tony traveled to Chicago to seek his own destiny. For years, Tony worked as a laborer, a towman, then later started his own successful small business. With an eye on the future, young Cermak decided to enter politics at a local level. The life and times of Tony Cermak coincided with the most exciting in American history, the heart of the industrial age, the Chicago World's Fair and turn of the century, World War, Prohibition, gangsterism, and finally the Great Depression. In the American city best known for its corrupt nature, Tony Cermak was an honest, tough, and passionately driven Chicago statesman with a painstaking demand for public service. Throughout his political life, he fought a library of crooked legends. Among them, Mayor Big Bill Thompson, embezzling Governor Len Small, and even the mighty Alphonse Capone. In 1931, he did the impossible by becoming the first and only immigrant elected to be mayor of Chicago, the greatest landslide in city history. In City Hall, Cermak fought the devil himself to save Chicago from financial ruin, stemming from years of political fraud and the devastating American Depression. In 1933, Tony Cermak's life came to a sudden and tragic end as he came between an assassin's bullet and its intended target, President-elect Franklin Roosevelt. Lying on the ground, Tony told FDR in an obstinate and humble voice, "I'm glad it was me instead of you." Once again, the specifics of our Kickstarter funding would be this: bring writer and composer, stage and artist together, create a reasonable stipend for all associates, provide rehearsal, materials, and finally, advertising and presentation of our event. For this, AJ and I ask you kindly for your assistance. Below this Kickstarter video is a montage of songs from our play that's been posted to YouTube. If you have the time, please have a listen to some of the musical work that AJ and I have finished for Pushcart Tony. Just remember that I am the poor demo singer on these songs, and we hope that very soon, talented men and women of the theater will instead have that job. Full songs are also available to listen on our Kickstarter page, and the complete story of Tony Cermak is on our website, pushcarttony.com. For AJ and myself, we'd like to thank you very sincerely for your time.